From our senior breakfast
to Bella's and I's last broadcast, we've got the scoop.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Centurions. I'm Leonardo, Tellez.
And I am Sirgy.
And we're coming to you live from the Inside Scoop studio.
Today is May 23rd, 2018, also known as Leo and I's final broadcast. But don't worry, we have a few more surprises for the next couple of days, so you won't be seeing The Last of Us just yet.
Speaking of special surprises, did you know that we are having the senior breakfast this Friday? The breakfast will include pancakes, waffles, bacon. Plus, you might be featured in the end of the year senior slideshow created by Bella and I. You guys won't want to miss out.
The breakfast is from approximately 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. You'll be receiving your graduation tickets, hear a special speech from Dr. Swanson, and you'll have plenty of time to get ready for prom.
Prom, Bella. Ooh, don't even get me started. Are you beyond excited about prom?
Of course, Leo. What is there not to be excited about? Our prom's got a swagged out ice cream truck, donut bar, balloon room, and lots more. Who wouldn't want to attend this epic night?
You're absolutely right. For everyone who is attending prom or are still thinking about going to Century's prom, just know that that night will be an adventurous night.
The theme of prom is Light Up the Night. Prom is this Friday and starts at 7 and ends around 11. The last day to buy your tickets are this Thursday. Prices are $90 with an ASB card and $95 without.
A major update from prom. A major update from Dr. Swanson. If you do not come to school this Friday, you can't attend prom. Even if you are sick, you must come to school. We also just got a notification that unless you are an 18-year-old in the car, or other than the driver, you may not take an Uber or Lyft. Also, make sure to bring a form of an ID when you go to prom. Now, while we are on the topic of prom, I think we should go over our prom court candidates just one last time.
You're right. For our queens, we have Kate Bustamante, an Inside Scoop member who is on varsity volleyball, varsity track, and varsity basketball. She is also a member of the eBiz Academy. She's a fashionista, down to earth, and isn't afraid to be herself.
Next, we have Sofia Leal. Sofia was a varsity cheerleader and was also involved in the eBusiness Academy. She is a little shy, but is also one of the sweetest people you will ever meet, with a great personality and a love for shoes and music. She'll be the girl to run the world.
Up next is Daisy Cruz. She was in varsity cheer and is another member of the eBusiness Academy. She's actively involved with ASB and is also a member of NAC. She is an animal lover and is obsessed with boba. She is an amazing friend and loves spending time on cute little adventures.
Last but not least, for our queens, we have Ariana Radia. She was both in varsity volleyball and varsity soccer. She is a leader, extremely positive and incredibly outgoing. She's a makeup guru and a lovely person to be around. You will never have a bad moment with her.
Now it's time for our kings. First, we have Jason Jacobo. Jason is a star varsity wrestler. He was previously in ASB and also participated in Mr. Century. Jason is strong, noble, and a great dancer.
Next is Jodeci. He's an outstanding football player and was also the varsity also made it on the varsity track team. He's a great photographer, loves to dance, and is a devoted friend.
Now we have Brian Diaz. Brian is a member of the eBusiness Academy. He's released several popular songs and has even starred in multiple music videos. Brian has great style and even placed as runner-up in Mr. Century. He's cool, he's fun, and is a great candidate for prom king.
Last but not least, we have Danny Alvarado. Danny is the ASB president of our school. He is an impeccable scholar who has been involved with NAC and several community service clubs, band, and Upward Bound. Danny will also be attending UCLA in fall. Go Bruins, Danny.
This crowning is going to be extremely tough. We have some amazing candidates. And if you don't know how heated the competition has gone already, just take a look at some of these photos.
Whoa, I hadn't realized that the competition was so fierce.
Neither had I, but if you guys want to see your favorite candidate win prom king or queen, then make sure to promote them as much as possible. And of course, vote at prom this Friday.
If you don't have anything to do this summer, don't worry. There's something for you. All freshmen, sophomores, and junior will be getting the book Feed by M.T. Anderson before the school year ends.
The novel portrays a near future in which the feed net, is directly connected to the brains of about 73% of American citizens by an implanted device called a feed. The feed allows people to mentally access vast digital databases, to experience shareable phenomena, to continually interact with intrusive, and to communicate on closed channels with others who also have feeds.
The corporations responsible for the feed have immense power and even run the school system. Throughout the book, corporations appear to hold the true power in the United States, leaving the president virtually helpless as the global alliance began planting war with the U.S. due to the worsening worldwide effects of American mismanagement of the environment.
Here, take a look at this fan-made trailer about the book.
Now, you'll have the opportunity to catch up on some reading during this summer.
Don't even mention the summer, Leo. I'm already terrified of graduating. Who knows what's going to happen in life after high school?
Bella, you seriously don't have to be worried. We're all going through the same emotions. Here, take a look at this video, yeah?
Sure.
The one thought that crossed my mind the most was, what's life gonna be like after high school? We spent the last 4 years in this place that some of us considered a hellhole and others considered a second home. Into a school. What if I'm not successful? What if? That's the only thing that went through my mind. Day after day, we all just couldn't wait for that moment where we'd throw our caps up and say, hey, we did it. By this time, we all thought we knew everything, but really, it was just the beginning. Most of us will leave home and experience life with totally new people in a whole new environment, and well, some of us, well, we'll stay around in the same place with the same old people. And that's fine, because that's just how life goes. That's the beauty of life. You can do as you please. You can take a walk in the park whenever you want to, or even just drive. But I guess the best part is that you just get to really find out who you really are and what you want to do with the rest of your life. And you have so much time to do it too. Life after high school is whatever you want it to be. As long as you're doing what you love with the people you love, nothing can really stop you. Life after high school is nothing to fear about. So just keep doing what you love and stay happy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We
understand that a lot of you seniors might be terrified about leaving school, leaving your home, and moving on to something completely different. But don't worry. This next chapter in your life is going to be even more thrilling.
You're going to learn so many more things, have opportunities to travel, and get out of your bubble. And lastly, to figure out who you are and what your purpose is.
But remember to never forget where you came from, or the people who have touched your lives and helped you to become who you are today. So let me start. Thank you, Mr. Gersten, and thank you, Mr. Lee.
Thank you, Mr. Rodaval.
Thank you,
Ms.
Mrs.
Yeager.
Yeager. Thank you, Mrs. Sanchez.
Thank you, Ms. Herrera.
Thank you to the administration.
Thank you, Mr. Menchaca and Ms. Santoyo.
And lastly, thank you,
Ms.
Mrs. Sirgy, or Mom.
Or Michelle.
And for the last time of our high school career.
All right, Centurions, that's all we have for you on today's final broadcast.
But remember, together we can achieve more.
Bye.